Many times when you are drawing, you want to modify or fix some of your strokes. The way to do that is using the Edit or Sculpt modes. To enter in Edit mode, you can select it as always from the viewport header, or more easily just pressing the Tab key. The first thing to do before starting to edit your drawing is to select what you want to modify. You can toggle your selection mode between points and strokes. You can also use the number keys 1 and 2 to toggle. There are many ways in Blender to select. You can find them in the Select menu or in the toolbar, like Box Selection, Paint Selection, or Lasso. Once you have finished your selection, you are ready to use any of the edit tools. The basic transform tools for editing are Move, Rotate, and Scale. You can use them together to modify some strokes placement. "3D Cursor" is a powerful tool for editions. Make sure it's enabled in overlays and select as the pivot point. You can change the placement of the 3D cursor with Shift and right mouse button. If you want to tweak your strokes in a seamless way, you can activate proportional editing to use a distant fall-off in your transformations. The other tools you can use to modify your strokes are Bend, Shear, and to Sphere tool. For Edit mode, there are some other overlay settings. You can toggle the visibility of the edit lines and also control the strokes points opacity. In the Strokes menu, you can find all the edit operators for your selected strokes, like join and split, move strokes to a different layer of material, arrange strokes order, or delete. As an example, let's try some operators, like duplicate, or simplify, that reduce point in your lines to improve performance when animating. There are also some cleanup operators that can help you to fix some common drawing problems, like when after a drawing session, you notice that there are some loose points on your strokes. You can fix it with Clean Up Loose Points. Or when draw a different location in the 3D space by accident. You can fix it using Reproject Strokes. But if you want to freely modify your strokes in a more natural way, you can use Sculpt mode. To enter Sculpt mode, you can use the mode selector in the viewport header as always, or you can also use the handy radial menu to switch between modes with Ctrl-Tab. Unlike in Edit mode, in Sculpt, you don't have to select the points or strokes you want to modify before start using the tools. But if you want to only sculpt selected strokes, you can activate this button on the top bar. All sculpt brushes have two common settings: radius, that controls the size of the brush, and strength, that controls how intense will be the effect on your strokes. You can change the radius value on the top bar or using the F key and dragging your pen. You can do the same with the brush strength by pressing Shift F. Let's move to the workspace full canvas to try one by one the sculpt brushes on our character. Smooth tool softens the stroke point to get a more relaxed lines. Thickness, increase or decrease the thickness of your strokes. In some brushes, you can toggle between Add and Subtract effect on the top bar or holding Ctrl key while sculpting. Strength tool modifies the intensity of your strokes. The Randomize tool will add some noise to your strokes, making the line jitter. Grab and push are used to move points in a similar way. Use twist to apply a torsion in clockwise or counterclockwise direction to your drawing. And use pinch tool to pull points towards the center of the brush. Or use it with Ctrl key to push them away from the center. To use the clone tool, you must first copy to buffer the point you want to duplicate, and then click where you want to create the copy. Now that we know the tools for edit and sculpt, let's try to fix and improve our character.